Hello everybody and welcome to part 4, I believe, of my Home Wars campaign. Now, I will do a brief recap for those who have not been here for our past videos. We had to pull a Dunkirk. We lost most of our units in a disastrous assault. The bug's now at level 5, halfway through to level 6. We are running low. We are running low on anything that isn't small to large caliber ammunition. We barely have any resources, and I'm questioning my battle tactics and capabilities of winning this conflict. So I need a bloody miracle to save me. I've also unlocked mortar vehicles, praying that they'll do something, but I think the only way we can actually win this is if we start getting our backsides in gear. So what we're going to do is we're going to retreat from that, because there's no way we're going to be able to fight that with nothing there. Defend here, retreat. Right, so we're going to end the day, and we're going to take our men, we're going to regroup them. Now we're going to wait for these idiots to get their backsides in motion. Ah, grasshoppers, lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Right, recruitment. We're going to get some recon vehicles. What do these use? 7.62 and 12.7mm, alright. Right, walk over that. Yeah, we can still beat that. Bob! Bob! It's Bob! Yes, in the last episode I christened this Bob. So everyone say hi to Bob. Hi Bob. It's Bob. I'm going to walk over that, but yes, this is now Bob. Bob is glorious. Bob is amazing. Bob is beautiful. Oh, and in case you couldn't tell, my little channel profile picture is a worm. Because, well, insects are cool. And I think worms are insects. Not sure. Yes, I'll probably pop a picture of him up on the screen about now. Early on in the video, so that you all get to see, well, rendition of Bob. Not Bob, my worm. Right, and we're gonna get our marksman out, because hopefully, if I do this correctly, and don't play this like a person that doesn't know how the High 4 Navy works, I can hopefully do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna capture that. So now that we've captured that and that, we're gonna just move forward a bit. And basically, nothing is getting past this line. Now it's an army of Bob. Now Bob is very dangerous. So yes, we're going to keep we're going to move the men up here a bit. Now I'm going to try and get this at a sizable length, and I'm going to, because the Home Wars videos are fun. After this, I'll probably maybe see if I can do another Dino D-Day video, while hopefully see if I can find some servers to play on. Maybe I'll just have to play with bots, who knows. But yeah. I'm still working on my little Ancient Warfare 3 animation. I plan that being an hour long. So that's going to be a bit of a doozy to make. But yeah, it's going to be fun. And for those of you that are new to the channel, if you're seeing this, or if this is like, or if you've seen this like 3 or 4 years in the future, and for some reason you're looking at my older videos, this was a Home Wars series I was doing, playing for the Reds. And in regards to army men in general, regarding stop motions, I'll definitely be doing more. It's just even short ones that are like 2 or 3 minutes long, they're quite backbreaking. Yeah, it takes a surprising amount of time to do. And while they're very fun to watch, it's arguably just as the amount of, it's like a sledgehammer to the face and then getting another sledgehammer to the face, because the first sledgehammer to the face is your back and your neck and all of that lot, having to get your fingers and all the anger that comes with the handmen falling over and stuff. And then the second sledgehammer is having to edit the gunshot effects and all the other effects, and then doing the audio. Yeah, the audio in the second one was a right doozy. And yeah. I might try and make some more simpler armament stop motions that are smaller. But yeah, I've got a little. I call it the pencil series since the armament fight pencils in it, so I call it the pencil series. But apart from my Dino D-Day series and this series, nothing, and I don't think I've got any others. I think those are the only real series I've got on my channel. So yeah. Now we're gonna quickly go over here, and we've won a battle against the bugs, which is good. So we're gonna retake this area, recruit more men, and then we're gonna go on the offensive again, but slowly. Okay. That looks dangerous. Walk over. Which one's our ground attack aircraft? Right, ground attack aircraft, get a move on there. And you lot, we need yous over there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna Air Force. Then we're gonna get some more riflemen. Right, so hopefully I'm not gonna fight that one yet, I'm gonna fight this one. So this is gonna be the harder one. We're gonna have to use lots of we're gonna use lots of aircraft, lots of artillery, lots of explosions. It's gonna be amazing. Light helicopter. Recon vehicle. So we're just gonna. Yeah, I also got a strike aircraft, which I think's a Harrier. Bloody good aircraft. Oh, nice aircraft. So we're gonna move them lot, and we're gonna get the artillery up. And I'm gonna see, can we use rockets on this thing? Oh yeah, I think we can yeah, use the Harrier. Oh, we can use airstrikes on it. Well, if we can use airstrikes on it, I've got a plan. Ah. So. Now, while this thing isn't VTOL, it can sort of behave like one. Right, here we go. Cheers. Cheers, mate, actually. That should help me a bit. Right, okay, yeah, we're doing more damage. We're doing a lot more damage. This is like CNC1 ability kind of thing. So lots of, I believe this is Solenopsis Invicta, Fire Ants. Oh no, Camponotus Sonderersi. Oh, it's a kamikaze ant. Lovely. Truly a lovely thing to know that exists in this world. Oh yeah, we're out of 50mm rockets. Well, that's not my problem. Right, you. Right, we're relying on you, Mr. A10. I don't have a license for this. Oh god. Right, okay. We're pulling some good strikes. But we seriously need to get our act together. Right. Another rocket run. Hopefully this works. back, Ali. Strike aircraft down. No, I'll let them lot. No, I don't really care if the recon vehicles die. Strike aircraft, go! I don't think I could name a better vehicle than Harriet, or better plane, sorry. Oh, right, we've still got a bit of rockets in this, right. Going in for another rocket run. Douche. Right, he's out of rockets, so we can't extort him for more rocket usage. Fire and forget missile, right. That doesn't sound very safe. Yes! Now that was a glorious battle. While we did take a few casualties, cough cough all of our ground forces in that battle, we did kill them. Oh, I didn't realise that they were still there. Oh, Christ. What is all this? Actually, yeah, get those lot over there. We're gonna need it. Right, unlocks, why did I unlock that? That was a silly decision. Well, no saves come for me. I'm not going to unlock that because that would be silly. Right, well. Okay, we can do this. Right, so. We're gonna get all of our battle tanks. Now this is the big battle. This is the big, massive battle that. So this is the battle that I denied you last episode because I wasn't going to risk these in another bloody and brutal confrontation. But you see, I have no qualms with that now. Because if I lose this is probably the last battle of the campaign, or the last major one of the campaign. Right, little gremlins. Right, I'm sending in the entire air force. Right, can I get them to like all attack the ground or something? Oh, I'm out of rockets. Oh, well, that's not good. How is that invalid? Okay, that needs to be fixed. Too many troops on battlefield. Okay then, we now have to hope and pray that we can win this. Because if we can win this, well, it would be nice if in Home Wars 2 that there's an experience feature, or well, a leveling up feature for your infantry or your units, so that if they survive a lot of battles, they become better, do a bit more damage. Yeah, artillery go. Oh my lord, we actually won that, okay. That's dead good. Okay, we lost like most of our... Listen here. This isn't this isn't a modern conflict. This is just an armament battle. So you stupid howitzers will be used, and we will use you in combat. You went down to your service date yet, young man. So get your shells firing. I want those bugs at my house pronto. By the time the first shell's landed, the second one's already in the air. Men, we cannot risk this. Keep those guns firing. So yes, we must keep the pressure on the bugs. That would make a killer thumbnail. Pause for the picture, everyone. There we go. There we go. So we're not doing too bad. Oh yeah, we need more rockets. Forgot about that. Oh, thank God they're leaving. And they're going into a completely different room. Okay, that was actually a good decision to get that. Ammunition. Rockets. Mint, we got more rockets now. Extra mission, what's this? Destroy the enemy convoy. Refuse. I'm not doing that. Alright. Actually, I'm going to save this just in case I need to save scum. I know I said I won't save scum, and I don't plan, but I want this series to go on for at least 10 episodes, 10 at least. So we're going to send a good chunk of our forces over there, of our portion of men. Okay, this has to be the one, gentlemen. Right, we've done that. It's time to fight this. Oh Jesus Christ, that scared the shit bugger out of me. Sorry, I'm trying to swear less in my videos and big vid, and I might, yeah. I'll try to cut that out, but apologies if I don't. Yeah. Everyone archive these videos in case YouTube takes them down. I don't think YouTube will take these down, but I'm quite a small creator. But yeah. Oh yes, and also if you're viewing this, thank you for watching so far. I think it's been a long one. Let's see. Jesus Christ, I'm going for 19 minutes. I just checked OBS. Yes, I use OBS. For my recording, I use OBS. Except for my stop motions, I use Stop Motion Studio on my phone. But for recording, I use OBS, and for editing, I use DaVinci Resolve, the free version. No, I'm not Mr. Krabs. I don't have loads of money. At least I think Mr. Krabs has loads of money. Yeah, I've never watched SpongeBob. I've only seen clips of it, so apologies if I got that wrong. Mr. Krabs is actually just a dude that likes money, but he doesn't have much of it. But I could be wrong. Ignore me. I'm just a bit crazy. A bit stir crazy. I have the intelligence of a man that willingly goes into still water. Oh, this is a firing line, gents. Get these bugs out of my house now. Now, we have a bit of a problem that Napoleon had historically. See, my big army can't be everywhere. And that's going to be our downfall if we can't get more, if we can't split these armies up. So what I'm doing is I'm increasing the size of my army with more things, more weapons, so eventually we can just leave small garrisons. In fact, we're going to start leaving small garrisons in the bases. We're going to start leaving small groups of light riflemen, so even if the bugs do arrive, we can at least try contest them, or have early warning. So that they don't get free reign. How many bugs are there? We've thinned the herd. Now we have lost lots of ammunition here. We're burning through ammo a lot. But that scavenger team upgrade I got should hopefully get us some more resources per turn. This war is going to be a brutal one. We might not win it, but we might. I'm going to do back to home since I don't think we can. Not any other way. I don't think we're gonna. I can't bother with the artillery. We need time, and time is something that we don't have a lot of. Right, end day. I'm gonna get these lot back. There's gonna be another wave, isn't there? Another wave? Will there? Knew it. Bloody knew it. Bloody knew it. Of course there is a new wave. Right. Ammunition. Jesus Christ. Level 6 already? What? Pourquoi? I may not have a brain, but I think I've got a plan. Right, you lot. New group. Load of recon vehicles. Air Force. Strike aircraft. Actually, ground attack. Light rifleman. Mission. Actually, let's fight this. Let's fight the enemy convoy. What does not kill you makes you stronger. To a certain extent, yeah. Right, we're gonna need to fully utilise our strengths here. Now we're gonna deploy a lot of recon vehicles. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. But what we're also gonna do is we're gonna put some snipers over here in like a combat position, fire support. We're gonna put some like riflemen there for good luck, more marksmen. But we're also going to have marksmen here with some battle tanks. See, this is military planning. Rest of our forces going to go here, so then we can provide like fire support for the people ambushing the convoy. I know, I'm such a military genius. Right, get ready, man. Douche! Oh god, I did not expect that. Well, oh yeah, summon these. statistics, though, thank God, a small amount.
Because Scrunchy, did you find them? I did. There was a pair of dryer. Oh.
We need to slow them down a lot. So we just have to stop the convoy from reaching its destination. Right, someone get an ammo truck over here. These snipers are just doing the Lord's work. And then we're going to send in there's another group of warthogs. It seems that the bugs don't seem to run out. Destroy those sandwiches. I want these bugs dripping with blood by the end of this battle. Alright, good work lads, good work. Another one dead. Keep those sandwiches away from the end of the map. There's a few more shells and we've won. Then you can all go home to your plastic wives and your plastic children. Right, there we go, that's pinned them down. Keep them pinned. He's dead. Right, they're not getting off the hook this easy. Come on. These slimy bread eaters. It's my bread. Ooh. Smart experience, okay, that was worth it. That was well worth it. Unlocks. Okay, that's good. That's good. Right, but what we need to do is we need to win this battle against those ants first. We're going to be using them a lot. Invalid position. Tell you what, we'll amass over here. Now, my logic behind that is that this gives us more prep time. We're going to need a hell of a lot of it. Marksmen have practically become my main battle rifle infantry because they're just good, very good. Snipers over there to cover them, and some supply trucks. We always need supply trucks. You can't beat home wars without supply trucks. It's just impossible. In fact, anyone that can beat home wars without using supply trucks, I'd be shocked. In fact, that would be in fact, that's a good challenge. Good challenge idea for a playthrough. I need to use strike aircraft more. They can actually do pretty decent payload on those. Whoa. Okay, we're getting a good runner-up. We might actually be able to easily win this without having to kill many bugs. Actually, let's not try to kill them, or to kill their little nest thing. And so yeah, let's go on for the strike. Okay, we've got them on the ropes now. We're gonna let the aircraft rain hellfire on them. Yeah, looks like the lads are running out of fuel and they're gonna have to go back to base. Alright, so there they go. They'll be back later for another gun run. And if they do get close, well, we'll just call in another strike. In fact, yeah, call in another strike. Go on, lads. I think they did it already. They won already. Oh, seems like he's not retreating. Oh no, they're just bringing in more men. They're doubling down. Unlocks. Okay, support. What's this do? Let's get some observers. Why not? They're gonna. Okay, so a bit of another difficult one, but we're making good progress here in these battles. We're managing to push the bugs back, and that's all that matters. Same procedure, except this time it's day and with some more types of bugs. Honestly, I just need to keep racking up. I need to keep racking up vehicles and units, and as long as I can just keep following the same procedure all the time, then. Because I think how the game works is you get more battle points for the bigger your army is, and also for how much more tactical superiority or something. I don't know. So we're gonna let them lot go in for a bit of a fight. And we've got a man down. I think I'm gonna stop deploying these aircraft in battles where the enemy has air units. Because hard to win a battle against the enemy with air units if the enemy has air superiority. Yeah. Actually, yeah, send in the rest of the aircraft we need. Oh my lord. Right, get those men at the front. Oh my lord. Okay, that was a tactical save there. Right, since all these buggers are dead. take it back. The props to the this. Can't remember what it's called in game. I know it's a warthog. I know it's in their 10, but and I know this is a Harrier, but yeah, these are actually really good in game. I like how the Harrier can just pretty much just sit still in the air. Now that was a good battle, we won. Oh my lord. Yeah. These bugs aren't really that dangerous. Actually, no. Never underestimate your opponent. Right, supply truck, yeah. Sure, I'll get a one, I'll get some more light rifle. There we go, that'll be. And we'll do this. Oh god, that's a freaky looking thing. Hopefully I'll get to fight that soon and bomb it to shreds with ground attack aircraft. I think I can just chase this, actually. Actually, no, I'm not going to risk it. And they are already accidentally blowing up the enemy base. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use the A10 for the rest of this battle. We keep blowing up the enemy too much. They're too good at their job. They're too good at killing things. They keep hitting the outpost and not the ants. Right, let's run. We'll pull in some more troops over here, so we can then build a bit more of a bigger line. Considering most of these are veterans from the first few battles, or their units are, or the regiments and units they're attached to are, you've got to give them a lot of credit. They're doing well. Alright, you know the drill. Alright, send the lads in. Send the whirly boys. That's what I'm calling these lot, the whirly boys. Here comes the rest of the whirly boys. Using a plane upside down. Must be an Australian plane. Bad joke. Had a funny idea for a Hearts of Iron video I could do where I play it peacefully and the entire video is just me doing bad dad jokes. I think it will be hysterical. Or historical. I'm not funny. Turn 44, you're taking the mick. You're taking the absolute ever-loving mick. For a second I thought it was the 14th of April. But no. It's just, how this game works. Right, we need, right, unlocked aircraft bomber. Another big battle. Observer. Right, we're going to keep this dude safe. So we're going to deploy elite team of snipers. I'm gonna call these the red ones because they're these lot are very strong, very good. Actually, tell you what, my original goal was to prolong the series, make sure it lasts a decent amount of time. But now my goal now is to actually just win at all costs. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right. 8 artillery volley. Oh no, 4. Now you get to see some amazing observer gameplay. Ooh. Right, send in the strike aircraft. These enemies are offending me. There's enemies in that direction, so I want that direction removed. Actually, where's my observer? Hello, Mr. Binoculars Man. Yeah, yeah, can you just call another strike on them lot, please? Yeah, cheers, thanks. We're gonna see this brutal war through the lens of the man with the binoculars. This is the news crew. Welcome to Red News. We're going to be having a look at this war on the front line. We have those glorious men. I know I probably shouldn't be going this far ahead, but we have people to replace me. I'm going to call a bit of a danger close artillery strike on that position. Now we're gonna see if we can interview a bug. Hello, Mr. Bug. It's Bob. Bob, what do you feel about this war? He's had a nap. That's Bob. Oh my lord, there's small ones as well. It's Bob's cousins. His little cousin called Bib. Bib and Bob. Bob and Bib. I think Bib needs a wash. Been stuck in the PE cupboard for 100 years. And that was another terrible joke. I'm just calling in loads of artillery. Right, let's call another one on there. There's a little I think there's a little spooder coming to say hello. Oh, hello. Hello. I presume he's Bilb. This is Bilb. Hello, Bilb. What do you think about the war? I don't think Bilb likes this war. Yeah, I think Bilb's a bit of a pacifist. Never mind, Bilb's a bit of a... Oh, he's got a baby. It's Bilb's baby. Now, unfortunately, these two are offending me, so I'm going to call an artillery strike on their friends. I'm sure that can be used, and I'm sure that isn't going to be quoted. Tell you what, if anyone on the Discord wants to quote this and do funny videos and funny clips. I think I've ran out of artillery ammunition, you know. Right, I'm gonna get the war reporter out of here. Oh my lord! Right, I think we certainly need. Oh yes, right. Call in the rest of the Air Force. Right, yeah, these lot need to get back up front. But yes, let me know who is your favourite character in this glorious campaign so far. Is it these brave souls that keep winning these brutal battles, or is it one of the bugs? Bob, Bib, Blib. Let me know, and also let me know any name suggestions for any silly looking people we can have. Oh, another SWAT. It's Bob. Bob is amazing. Bob looks like he's being protected by an army of men with flags. In fact, I'm gonna recruit some light riflemen. Level 6. Soon they're gonna be at the max level. But we shall fight this battle, and then we shall get all our men together, end the turn, get some more ammunition. Then we're gonna re-attempt our glorious assault. Now some of you might be thinking, Wriggler, that's a silly idea. But second time's the charm, and if second time's the charm, not the charm, third time's the charm. And if that doesn't work, try again. And if that doesn't work, send 20,000 more men to their death, so we can get the drinks cabinet a bit closer. Reference to an amazing show. Yes, I want my drinks cabinet in another room of the house. It's getting boring now. I don't want it in this room. It needs to be advanced further. My drinks cabinet's getting lonely. My drink of plastic beer. Right, here we go. With all this loony tactics starting to sound like General Haig. Oh god. That's another funny thing looking at videos. I looked at my Gmod video, and because of one of my Steam users changed his name to Napoleon Bonaparte, in the about section of historical figures, you look on the Gmod video that says about Napoleon, and I think it leads to a Wikipedia article. So certainly an interesting way to learn history. There you go. Anyone watching this free ho. If for some reason you ever need to know anything about Napoleon, he was a French dude. There you go. There you go. Done your own work for yous. Not really. To put it short, he knew how artillery worked, and he had common sense when it came to military tactics. Speaking of artillery, I need more. I need more big guns. I need more things. See, artillery's a lot like these grasshoppers, but except with the grasshoppers where they jump up and come down and then repeat that, the artillery goes up, goes down, goes boom, and it doesn't come back. But they're quite similar. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they use some similar scripts or code. But I'm not sure. My adventures into game design was getting a bean or a cylinder to walk around in Godot. And the antagonist of the game was actually figuring out how to get it to turn, because I never managed to do that. I watched one tutorial, got my cylinder to move, and I was so proud of myself. It was beautiful. I can't even remember. I don't even think I gave my poor cylinder a name. But if I did, I apologise. I forgot your name, and I'll now christen that cylinder Bob. Wait, no, we already have a Bob. This Bob. Wait, I've already... Too many Bobs. Right. This is not Bob. The green one is Bob. This is Dave. I know. It's Dave. We need to do a community poll. Who is better, Dave or Bob? Dave, Bob, or Blib? Or Bob's cousin? Yes, we'll put that in. We'll put that in a community post. So far, Dave hasn't made much progress, although he is a bit chunkier. He's probably Bob's older brother or deranged neighbour that lives next door. I know, this is amazing storytelling. Right, you lot, since you're running out of ammo, you get to join the amazing job of the feeding crew. Go give Dave a hug, right? Dave, give me a hug. Hug. Dave don't. Fine, Dave doesn't want a hug. Dave can go drown himself in a toilet. How long have I been recording for? 50 minutes! Doesn't feel like it. Right, we're going to take all this, going to buy a bunch of ammunition. Oh my bloody god. Right, now we've spent all our ammunition on this, we're gonna save this. And we're gonna earn over the top, lads. There we go, trench whistle. Jesus Christ. I think this battle's going to be the bloodiest battle of the entire war. And we'll keep those two back. These lucky 17. Oh, those were our bombers, damn it, we needed those for the battle. Right, let's analyse this. Before we go into this brutal battle, we'll analyse it. They have 43 Formica Fusca, 30 Culex Pipiens, 19 Blatta Orientalis, Aedes albopictus, Grillus campestris, Solenopsis invicta, Musca domesticata, Stetoda triangulosa, Gromphodorhina portentosa, Tegenaria domestica, Locusta migratoria, Nizara verdula, Vespula germanica, Camponotus sonderisi, Occipus olens. Apologies for that complete butchering of those pronunciations, but I tried my best. And we have light rifleman, marksman, sniper, observer, supply truck, recon vehicle, light tank, battle tank, 150mm howitzer, strike aircraft, ground attack aircraft. Battle of the boring, scientific names versus just regular boring names. Here we go. I bet you we're going to see a defeat screen after this, so if I do lose this, I apologise. But yeah, this is like the battle of the old veterans. We have the old regiments and units from the first battles of the war on both sides. Gee, these Formica Fusca would have been here from the start. But if we can beat this, then there's like some old veterans that we've congratulations, we've beat senior citizens. And for those that might have seen this battlefield before, this was where it all went wrong last time. So a blast from the past, these lot are returning to this battlefield to make up for the injustice of losing. Actually, that's probably my fault that they lost. Never blame it on the soldiers, blame it on the commander, because it's probably, yeah. And yeah, it's not their fault I blew the trench whistle. Speaking of trenches, I should probably be using trench warfare if this fails. I fear this can only go one of two ways and it's not going to be good. But we're going to do this. Here we go. In fact, I'm getting in this aircraft. We're going for the main force. Ow! Oh god, crashing into each other. Here we go. This is the big battle. Or one of them. We're gonna cleanse the house of those old decrepit bugs. I kind of wish that the campaign had like a turn replay that you could watch back to see like tactical analysis of it all. Would be cool. That's another thing I need. I need AA vehicles. I need AA vehicles because I'm not gonna spend precious resources on getting vehicles specifically on aircraft designed to be taking out enemy air, because there's just too many of them. It's worthless. Makes no point. We'll just get ground AA vehicles and stingers. We'll play it like a Command and Conquer Generals match as the JLA. Speaking of Command and Conquer, underrated games you should play it. Yes. So many games that you are not going to hear me yapping about, and you probably might not have seen footage of them. You know, I'll put High 4 and Command and Conquer on my bucket list of games I need to play on the channel. Also, I'd play Roblox, but my editing software sometimes. Still trying to figure out what to record it with. Oh my lot, there's still so many bugs. Right, send in the next wave of ground attack forces. We need to drive them back. This is, Jesus Christ, this is the closest thing that we can get to the Battle of Stalingrad recreated in this. There is so many casualties. They're throwing themselves at our defences. What is this? Hello, bugs. You don't need to be using First World War tactics. Actually, I'm the one that blew a trench whistle. Oh my god. Welcome to World War I reenacted by armed men and bugs. You're welcome. Jesus, I feel so bad for these truck drivers. The supply chains are just absolutely atrocious here. Right, get more of them in action. We need you in action more. Right, drive them back, men. Forwards. Forwards, brave plane drivers. Pilots, that was the word. Thanks, Dad. I forgot the word. Gosh. I'm so silly. Oh god, okay. It's all failing. It's a disaster. Oh god. Oh, no, I don't think Napoleon was French. I think he was a Corsican. That was it, yeah.
Of course he was.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but that joke... One second, just need to go slap my father.
Parental abuse.
That was... Starting to think it's justified with that joke. I'm sorry, but that has got to be the worst joke I have ever heard.
Yes. Hang around, you'll hear some more. Some worse.
I'm gonna hang you like a towel in a minute. Yeah. And in case you didn't hear the joke, people, I said that, oh, Napoleon was Corsican, and my father replied, course he was. My father is not very funny. I am far funnier than him. I am a much more humorous and interesting individual to talk to. And my mother just said she's the funniest of them all. Of course she did. Of course. Of course. Mother, I'll look at you funny.
Normally doesn't.
You cheeky thing! The cheek on them! God, you'd think I'd live with barbarians. But no, I just live with people that live in England, so pretty much the same thing.
Peoples.
What did you say?
Peoples.
Peoples, of course. Peoples, of course. Big sausages. Oh my lord, that was an absolute massacre.
So you can do valve now.
Okie dokie.
I had a joke regarding the valve, but I think it would take half a life to finish to make. Ah ha ha ha!
Oh dear.
There we go. I got an oh dear at my father regarding that joke. God, I'm so funny. And if you say I'm really not, I'll kill you. Right, here we go. Also, there's another thing. Oh my lord! Wasps! Wasps! Oh, oh my god, there's ants coming out of the woodwork. Okay, I need to know. What do wasps do?
Stinky.
No shit, Sherlock. Sorry. What do wasps do? Sting people? Of course they do. Ooh, bombers. Bomber. Wait, no. Ah, damn it. Sent the bombers in the wrong area. I should have sent them against those ants. Vespulet Germanica. I'm presuming, due to the second name, that you find these mainly in Germany. And in fact, I'm going to do a Google. Commonly known as the European wasp or German wasp. We learnt something today, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we're going to fight this. Don't know why I picked bombers for this. It was honestly a stupid decision. So I do apologise. But yes, this is good. This is a very fun game. I would recommend Home Wars. Too many troops on battlefield. Here we go. I've never actually fought grasshopper swarms or wasp swarms in the main campaign, so this is actually an exciting new experience for me. Okay, they're not that dangerous. I swear a swarm of houseflies would be more dangerous. They're just getting shot out the sky. I think we'll win this war by Christmas. But actually, no, never mind. Last time someone said that, the war lasted 5 years. 5? Yep, either 5 or 4. Wait, 1914, 1915, 1916, 1917, 1918. 4 years, I think. Goes 14 and to get to 18. Yeah, 4, because math. If my math's wrong, well, apologies. Not my fault. Not my fault, I'm an idiot. I tried to look at this page. Oh my lord, they're nearly at level 7. Season enemy's health. Survival enemy's health. What? What does that mean? Frick this current food. In terms of food. Next turn. We need to get them losing all this food. Any idea? And also, let me know in. Driver ants already? Aren't driver ants blind? They'd make very bad drivers. Hard to drive when you can't even look. Right, get me the bomber. Actually, I'm going to check what the bombers use. 250 kilograms, okay. So I was getting the right stuff. We're systematically clearing these big bug hordes. Right, what's these ones? Oh great, more of the stragglers from the start. Seems these bugs are never going to learn. And I'm going to send them over to assist. So we'll have 2 battles going on. This one is the bigger one. This one is going to be another one. I'm going to fight this first, since we're going to get to test out the bombers now. I don't have much ammunition for the bombers, so I do apologise. Now, one thing I would recommend to the developers of Home Wars is, if you do make a sequel, if you do keep the secret missions thing, and you do have it where sometimes you get given a preset amount of aircraft and stuff, I wouldn't. My advice is to not make them take up ammunition slots. Have them just not take away your ammunition on the main campaign, since it's a bit annoying losing ammunition that you don't really get to usually use for a good chunk of the campaign early on in battles with units that you don't have against bugs that aren't there. If that makes sense. But here we go. Ho ho. And I think they ran out of ammo. Either that or they needed refueling. More bombing campaigns, more. Nope, we have to retreat. Back to home. Okay, we killed a lot. But now we go into yet another big battle. I hope you lot are really enjoying this, because the amount of big battles that is happening almost every episode. Even from episode 1 we've had big battles. This poor house is gonna resemble a bomb site more than a house after we're done with it. Also, props to these 150mm howitzers for still being alive somehow. There we go, big bombing campaign. And my bombers are safe. Actually, I'm gonna keep the Actually, yeah, go on. Going for attack run. Now get out. Right, another small attack run. Go. By the book. Right, you lot, move in. Right, send the rest of them in. Oh my lord. Alright, screw it. Full bombing campaign. Go on. Flatten them. Actually, you know what? I'll send the others in. Right, looks like the run out of flyers, so we can. So it seems that we've now mainly won the air battle. So we control the air now, so we can just bomb them to our heart's content. Right, big bombing campaign now. I'll bring the rest of them lot over here just to get rid of those flyers, because those flyers honestly aren't going to do much on their own. Actually, yeah, get some of the men up there. Take those flyers out. They're all at the back of the sofa. Right, here we go. Yep, cleanse them out. Get them out. Get them off my sofa. Yeah, end the battle. So I'm gonna end the day, and then I'm gonna finish the video. Buy a bit more ammunition. Oh Christ! And he's beelined it for me bathroom. Get out there! I need a dump there. Cheeky things. It's my bathroom. You can get out. People these days. Oh, wait, I don't need super large caliber. I need rockets. What even are these? Oh my lord, more appalling stragglers to deal with. Right, I'll finish these two battles, then I'll save it. Oh, I think that's flattened them. Yep, just keep dispensing the bombs, lads. Oh my god. Yep, more bombs. More bombers. Well, these ants, I'll have to deal with them next episode, because they're a bit of a difficult rabble to deal with. Even more bugs that are past their expiry date. We're at level 6. Are we on level 6 already? Oh, thank God we were already on level 6, right. Yeah, looks. What we need to do is we need to make sure that this swarm just keeps running out of men. Keep pumping them out. We need to slowly expand. Good thing is, small arms, we're never going to run out of small arms. We can keep throwing them at them. So if we get any small plastic soldiers, we can give them small arms. I know. I'm so funny, aren't I? I'm so funny. Not. Yes, that's one interesting thing about Home Wars. Is that it's very hard to make a small Home Wars campaign video, because you play one battle, then you play another, then you play another, then you play another. You check how long you've been recording for, and you found out you've been recording for 48 hours. Yeah. So this is the final battle. I'm declaring it here. Final battle of this episode. And I'm working on a thumbnail and all that jazz, and hopefully get it uploaded. I declare this Jeff. This big little insect is now Jeff. Jeff. I think we're all going to have lots of fun in the community poll. Right, send in the A10s. Oh, there's a window. Oh, it's not a window. Is it a window? It might be a window. I think it is. There we go, win the battle. So, yes. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Leave your suggestions and for tactics and plans in the comments. So, bye! Boo!